super spellers, so we're going to get started with our first sort. We're doing the different sounds of O. We're doing long and short O. So you're going to need your sort packet that you have. You're also going to need crayons, scissors, a Ziploc bag, or if you prefer, a small container. So pause the video while you get those things. Okay, well, back. I'm assuming you have everything you need. Before we get started cutting it and everything, I want to go through the sort with you and do it together. See this long line over the O? That means it's the long O sound. O, like in bone. Here's the smiley face on top of the O, which means it's the short sound, ah, like in sock. And then we also have oddball. There may be words or pictures that don't go with the sort. Maybe it has a different vowel sound, or it might be even more tricky. It might be a word that has the letter O in it, but doesn't make the long or the O, the long or short O sound. Let me give you an example. Look at this word right here. The word is rough. It has an O in it, but does it make any of those sounds? Nope. Let's look at this word. Look at the word to. It has an O in it, but it doesn't have a long O or a short O sound. So those are oddballs, where if they gave us like this word right here, if they gave us like the word map, that is definitely not one of the sounds that we're looking for. So I'm going to go through the pictures. Repeat after me. Rock, smoke, toes, mop, web, road, I bet you can figure this one, nose, dot, robe, lock, goat, fox, ghost, coat, soap. Do you know what this is? I don't even know if you guys play with these anymore. It's called a top, hose, clock, boat, and box. That's what we're going to be doing. So you're going to just lift this right off. Just gently pull it, pulls right off, and that's how you do it. You can put the rest of these back in your word work folder. And before we cut it, we're going to turn it over. What we're going to do is you're going to pick a color. Any color you want, doesn't really matter. And then we're going to do what I call the 5-second scribble. So do you have your color? Let's do this together. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I got color over all of here. It's probably the only time you're ever going to hear a teacher tell you to scribble. And why do we want this? Well, because then once we cut it out, all the backs of these are going to be a little bit purple, and then we'll be able to tell which sort this goes to, because we're going to be cutting out more sorts. So whenever we cut a sort, we always cut out the big box first. Remember, when you're cutting using scissors, be careful and always point the scissors away from you. Never cut towards you. Pick up your scissors. Let's do this together. Now look, I've come to the end here. I don't turn my scissors, I turn my paper. I like to cut it all out in one big, like, long snake. But you can do it however you want. Turn. And turn again. And if you need more time, just pause the video. I have my long, nice snake here. That goes in the recycling. Now, these right up here are our guide letters. We cut those out in one long piece. They go out together. So we're going to do that. I know it has an extra blank there. It doesn't. You can cut it off if you want. It doesn't really matter. You're going to put these towards the top of your workspace. Okay. Now we have the rest of these. It's not an idea to just cut them out one by one. It makes it kind of messy. So you can cut down the columns first or across the rows, whichever way you want. Doesn't really matter. So let's start cutting these out. will tell you that in this sort there is one oddball. Okay. Now we just go through and cut out the rest of them. I think this one is funny. Look at that nose. And then if that guy sneezed, holy smokes. Okay. I think I got one more. And you can pause the video if you need more time. So now what we're going to do is we're going to gather these all up and then we're going to sort them. And I am going to do a few with you, but I'm not going to do the whole thing because I want you to finish. So I'm going to do this one first. So lock, lock. Do you think it's short O, like O, or long O, short O, like ah, or an oddball? What do you think? Where would you put it? Did you say short O? Lock, sock? Yes, they even rhyme actually. Let's do another one. How about this one? This is hose. Does it go with O, like own, and sock? Or is it an oddball? What do you think? Yeah, it's O, long O. Great. Okay, let's do this one. This is soap. Is it O, like in bone, like in sock, or oddball? Where would you put it? Did you say long O? You were right. So you're gonna complete this on your own. You're gonna finish it. And then when you're finished, what you're going to do is you're going to take a photo of the whole sort finished, and you're going to record yourself, make a recording of yourself reading your sort out loud. I want you to read down each column, each one. Or you can make a video so I can hear, and you're going to basically just start up here and read it all down, and then start here and keep reading it out loud. Okay, off you go.